Okay, I believe we call this one Dizzy Diamond's Hint of Blues. So we got another, but this is more than a hint. This is blues. I don't know if there's anything in here that isn't blues. But let's start out with one of our favorites, Sippy Wallace, with Jim Daponi's Chicago Jazz Band. And, she was an old blues singer from the 30s. I believe.
You're pretty close. The late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
She was spotted by Victoria Spivey, and Victoria Spivey, can you imagine, as a female black soul singer, whatever, had her own record company, record label, and she recorded some of those songs and got her a contract with OK Records.
Early back in the day. Okay.
Yeah, on 78.
I know that Victoria also became a nurse at one point, had a 30-year career as a nurse.
Sippy Wallace was a church organist who completely out of the music business for 40 years.
Another one, right?
40 years.
Another one that.
Yeah, and she was kind of found. We knew this by tell me the
Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt.
And that's because she loved some of Sippy Wallace's best songs.
Women Be Wise.
Yeah, that was
the
big one. Yes.
That was the one that she covered. And so she brought Sippy on a couple of different times.
Yeah, but she has some others. I think she had this thing. I really like a tight man, a really tight man.
No, it's called Mighty Tight Woman.
Mighty Tight Woman.
So a bit of a naughty tune, but that's blues.
Yeah.
A lot of times
especially from this era.
This era, yeah. So Up the Country Blues, Won't You Come Over to My House? You've been a good old wagon, Daddy, but you done broke down. A man that don't want me. You got to know how. Suitcase Blues, Say It Isn't So. Everybody Loves My Baby. Mama's
Bonnie
Gone.
Raitt did a
Goodbye.
great version of You Gotta Know How.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just another one of those great old blues singers, and this is probably a very fine record on Atlantic. Which just
This
Sippy.
if you're looking for a Sippy Wallace record, most record reviewers recommend this is the best of her work.
Oh, and
You'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Keep that in mind. I don't know.
Which
ones I
kind
have.
of touches me right now. I don't know why.
I think I have her live one where she's Ann Arbor Blues Festival. Where
She did a
sings-
number of those.
sings.
Yeah, at the end of her career, she did a number of those.
And here's Katie Webster. Katie Webster, now she was the Swamp Mama. Swamp Mama.
Right. Good golly, he's coming up with this stuff here.
Well, my friend Corky Siegel, his wife did some illustrations for one of her records. So that's another reason to get into her. But we got to see her at Jazz Alley. At least I got to see her with my wife at Jazz Alley, and she laid it down.
Well, we should say she's a blues pianist.
Yeah,
lady.
well,
and singer,
and a little boogie woogie mixed in there,
yeah.
and
a lot
swamp
of boogie woogie.
swamp boogie queen. That's it.
Yeah.
She's right there, and if you like your boogie woogie, and there's one here called Katie's Boogie Woogie, but I know that's right. Jimmy, don't accuse me. Snatch it and grab it. But fun stuff.
Sippy Wallace and her have a lot in common. These two might have inspired one another.
Yeah, our Hooli Records. But yeah, good stuff.
She's out of Oakland, and our
Was
Hooli's
she?
out of El Cerrito.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't
So
guess that.
she was playing in the Bay Area when I was going through the blues club, so I got to see her play too.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
How about
no,
that, Gary?
I would have guessed she was out of the South.
Oh no,
But she's not.
Oakland.
All right, Oakland. Cool.
Oakland.
Cool. Carla Thomas.
I saw Carla Thomas too with her father.
I saw it.
Rufus Thomas.
I did too. They did a thing at I think maybe it was a Bumbershoot. I can't remember now. But they also had the MGs there, and they had.
Ooh, what a great lineup that was.
Knock on wood. Who's Eddie Floyd, and
Yeah.
so yeah, great stuff.
All
great
Stax
stuff.
artists, so
All
you
Stax
had,
artists,
it was
that's
kind
it.
of a stacked show.
It was a bit of a stack show.
I saw him with Albert
much
King.
later.
How about that? Huh? Can you beat that?
No, I can't. I can't.
Can't.
I-
He didn't even try.
I'm not going to try.
He's
That-
not gonna try.
Well, let me think. Was there anybody else there? No, can't. Nothing bigger than that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see. I would love to have seen.
Well, you know,
Albert King.
back to back, Carla Thomas and her father, because you know
Rufus, yeah.
Rufus, you know, he was kind of a humorous guy.
Right. He had he had. I remember you see that Watt Stax, and he's got these short red pants on, and just like character.
Yeah,
Character,
oh,
and,
yeah.
oh my goodness. But I'm trying to think of his hit. He had something with a dog or something.
Walking the dog.
Walking the dog. I think that's
Could've
it. I
been
think you
Walking
got
the
it.
Dog.
Walking the dog. That was it. So, but she did some stuff with Otis. Yeah, here it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Otis Redding and Carla Thomas, Kings and Queens, where they, you're a tramp. And but when you talk at Stax, this is just there's a lot of good stuff, right? They'll have the same backing, and all that stuff is just right there, right in the pocket. And so always fun to listen to.
Could have been Booker T and the MGs as their backing on. I don't know for a fact.
Oh, yeah, you make me have to
Show?
look a little bit. Doesn't tell you a lot.
See,
No.
because when I saw them, their backup band was Albert King's band.
Yeah, it's not.
Can't do any better than that.
But her big hit was Gee Whiz. Gee Whiz. Although that's not on this one. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Like it. What do we got next up? We have Jimmy McCracken. Now I don't know much about him. So
Jimmy
you-
McCracken is another Oakland
Another
product.
Oakland dude. Oh shucks.
Oakland, California. In fact,
same.
Jimmy managed a bar, a blues club in Oakland, and that's kind of how he. That's a good way to self promote yourself. Troy Keys had he's a minor figure in Oakland blues, but he had a club there for years too. Now Troy Keys owned his own bar there, but he was just a manager, the guy to bring in the groups and to manage the bar. And that's how he launched his career. And he's not a musician. He always needed a backup band, which
vocalist.
he got all that experience because so many blues bands would come in, and he could, they knew that all the same repertoire, and he could get out because he wrote some pretty famous songs too. Though I must admit I don't.
Can't think of him right now.
Right at the top of my head, but Jimmy McCracken, he's a writer as well as a singer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's something. Considering you don't have an instrument to work it out.
Well, I have to believe that some of these songs, All Shucks, Games,
Just game's too strong.
Gong,
Outside
Outside, yeah.
I can look on the record here a little bit and see if I see anything that says. No, yeah, you're right. McCracken. He's got his name on all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely.
Boy, I like being right. Don't you out there?
It's nice once in a while.
When you just kind of like spout out information and it's confirmed that you're right. Because sometimes when we're wrong,
Wrong. Oh,
boy,
it's
do they
something-
come back
oh,
on you.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Oh, watch out! Watch
Well,
out!
sharks are out there.
Duck. So this is another artist that both
We do love him.
we both agree on Walter Wolfman Watt.
Right out of New Orleans, baby.
I always wanted to try to catch him in concert. Never have gotten the chance yet. He has come to like the Portland Blues Festival and stuff, but I haven't gone down there those years to check him out. But yeah, great stuff. Just more 80s blues, but just solid. And then I'm trying to think who else he has on here. George G. Jackson Jr. on congas. No.
I don't think there was ever a
Samuel.
other than him and his band.
Yeah. No, nothing really.
Yeah.
No biggies, but solid stuff. I remember recording this one off of you, Wolf Tracks, but good stuff. Even some of his later stuff, he gets a little more funky, but that doesn't hurt us. We're like, go ahead, get funky. We like We like to have a little extra funk in there. Throw in a horn section.
Actually,
We're good.
funky makes them a little bit more into the more popular genres of the blues.
Oh.
Blues, straight blues is hard. This is something here. But at any rate, funk helped your popularity.
Okay, you got me on this one. Oh, I do like the titles, but this is on Ace, so this is a aftermarket thing.
Well, that's because they were popular in the 40s.
Okay, riffing with the Griffin.
Yeah,
Brothers
and this is really
Orchestra.
this band. You know how somebody can be popular for a year or two or something,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then before that popularity, they spent 4 or 5 years in obscurity.
Right.
And what happened is they hooked up with this Margie Day, I think is her
Yeah,
name.
Margie Day, you got it.
Yeah, Margie Day. And
Little Red Rooster.
and after that, they had a guy who was somebody Brown, I believe.
Tommy Brown.
Tommy Brown, huh? And at any rate, that helped them because up to that point they were just two
backing
brothers, and I think they're both maybe horn players.
Yeah, makes sense.
No, and I'm starting to think maybe one was a horn player, one was a piano. But at any rate, these two brothers, when they added the singer, for a brief time, they
hit.
put out some records and they hit on radio. And now again, this is when you'd only have two sides because you're on a 78, and so this record,
1950 is about when they were having their heyday.
Yeah,
50
yeah.
to 53, maybe.
yeah, and then they just left the music business completely, went into two different. You know, it's almost like one became a meat cutter and the other becomes a dentist. I mean, you know, and never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. But they had a brief hit of popularity and only a small repertoire of music that was ever recorded.
But that's that looks fun. I'd like to check it out.
That's probably all the stuff
Especially
that
when
was ever.
I see the influences of Louis Jordan and others like that.
Joe Liggins.
Yeah, those guys. I love all that stuff. So this is probably right up my alley. Ace and the Hole, Hot Pepper. It'd surprise you. Tra la la. So that sounds like something to check out. What do we got here? We have Winona Carr, Jump Jack Jump. Jump Jack Jump, and this is on Specialty, which was I think the one that was Little Richard's.
That was.
So, what do you know about?
Well, like we should had this one up when we had Sippy Wallace because this is also.
Noah came back.
Yeah, well, you know, this is that what they call
Some blues.
no, not any blues, but you know, suggestive type. Blues,
Okay,
you know.
okay.
You know, just reading some of those songs.
Jump Jack Jump until the well runs dry. Boppity bop boogity boog. Should I ever love again? I'm mad at you. Old fashioned love.
What do
Hurt
you
me.
know about love? Ooh.
Ding dong daddy.
Now that I'm free.
Please, Mr. Jailer. She was born in 1924 in Cleveland, Ohio. When she was 20,
And she died in Cleveland.
Detroit. When I began recording gospel material for Special Records in 49. Total of 10 releases between 49 and 53. Life is a Ball Game, which became a hit in the gospel field and was covered by several other artists. In 55, when I started recording pop material for Specialty. On this album, she switches from romantic ballads to up-tempo blues and back to dramatic ballads. Her warm, passionate voice handling each change of style with consummate ease. So that's a different artist I haven't come across. So if you didn't learn something, I just did. So that's always a win for me. And not that I don't care about you folks. I care about you folks, definitely.
Oh, you talk about them all the time.
But, I like to learn something too. I mean, if we weren't having fun doing these things, I was just telling Dizzy today, if we weren't having fun, well, let's stop, But we do. We still have fun doing these.
Now, for anybody that's going to leave a comment that says, please stop, don't break my heart. Please don't do it.
What if you leave a comment?
No, I won't.
Jimmy Holiday. Everybody needs help. Boy, you got someone here that I've never ever heard of. You're never.
And I'm not going to be able to help you on this.
Oh,
one,
never
Jimmy Holiday.
ceases. Okay.
I'm going to.
Viking.
This is. So I love the name. I think I bought this just because I said, "Wow, what a name, Jimmy Holiday! I love it." And the whole thing is to say but I never heard a Jimmy Holiday song.
Oh, well, geez.
I don't think I.
Have to delve into it. I
Yeah.
don't. A lot of liner notes here, so
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of learning you can do. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. You're not familiar with them. You know what I say when we come across those? Move on.
Move on.
Don't try to
Make anything up. No. I hate that.
That can get you in trouble every time. Here's one I always enjoy. Whatever era, the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Kim Wilson was in this, right?
That's right. Kim
Yeah.
Wilson was in this. There's, it just depends. Sometimes it had like 12 people, I think. It was, no, Fabulous Thunderbirds. I'm thinking of the other band with Duke Robillard, that
Roomful of Blues.
Roomful of Blues, where it would be Roomful of Blues. Sometimes they'd have it like 12
But that's Kim
people.
Wilson right there,
But,
right?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Let me bust out my glasses.
And Anson Thunderbird, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
He's another great one. I
Yeah.
don't have. I don't know if I have any of his records, but
Yeah.
I should. I'm a bad boy that way. Boy, they should write this text in really small and hard to read.
Yeah. It's
Produced
on a
by
gray backing.
Al
and it has-
Copley on piano. That's additional players. So Kim Wilson, I see vocals and
We want the
something.
guitarist.
The guitarist, Jimmy Vaughn.
Oh, Jimmy Vaughn.
Jimmy
Whoa,
Vaughn.
wow.
So Steve Ray Vaughan's brother was the guitarist. I think that might be him, but might be this guy. Can't tell. They're too young for me to pick it out.
Yeah.
And
I think you'd find that Anson Thunderbird at some point was in this band.
Yeah. That's it. Over years, artists come in and out of. So we had a little glitch there, and we're talking about this record by the Fabulous Thunderbirds, Butt Rockin', and
What's amazing to me is it was, I think, last year that they came to Seattle. I think they played
Triple Door.
the what now?
Triple Door. I don't
It
know.
was a triple
Okay.
door, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I think they'd be.
Yeah. And at any rate, it's good that this band has been out for, 40, 50 years.
Right. Definitely 50 years.
Yeah.
But
And the constant, of course, is Kim Wilson has been the guy in the band.
yeah, the vocalist is always the key member.
Yeah.
So the Dynatones. Oh, you got another one. Oh, featuring Charlie Musselwhite. That's
And
interesting.
he does his Crystal Redemptor on this, and it's a great rendition of it.
So where was this in Charlie's career? Is this somewhere in the 80s?
Oh, this would be the 80s, yes. Probably 85 or so.
82.
Okay.
82.
Close. Dizzy was close.
He dedicates it to Big Walter Horton.
Who was another
Fantastic.
Chicago blues harp player.
Harp player, yeah. Walter Snuffleworth on drums. Great last name, huh? Shuffleworth. I
Well, the
guess.
Dynatones only had a couple albums. It probably a band that was here for a couple of years and kind of broke up.
Sure. But cool. But you like this record, huh?
Oh, I love it. I
All
think
right.
it's a very good record. You want to look for that one.
All right. Curtain Call, Cocktails. A cool cover.
Yeah.
The Dynatones. But almost, it's like Murph and the Murph Tones, right? it's like let's put Charlie Musselwhite's name a little further up.
Yeah.
You know? That's the real reason you're listening to this record.
That is true.
So it seems like they kind of missed it there.
Yeah.
To put that as a featuring versus Charlie Musselwhite and the Dynatones would
Yeah.
have been the way to, I think, advertise it. But hey, I'm not getting paid.
So, right.
Let's see. And earlier on, I was talking about how we both like Earl Bostic, and here's another Earl Bostic. And has Night Train on this one, 845 stomp. That's the groovy thing. Special delivery stomp, Moonglow, Mom Bostic. Earl blows a fuse, Harlem Nocturne. Nice stuff.
This is out of Britain. I see this is a Charlie record. Charlie records are out of Britain. So this is a,
A compilation.
yeah,
of some kind.
and certainly a pretty solid one.
Yeah, it's got good liner notes. It's the right.
We noticed that the King one was a black and white picture.
But funky sax. Just I love it. It doesn't matter if it's Big J McNeely or Earl Bostic.
Look, of all the blues fans that are out there, I'm sure there's lots of Earl Bostic fans. Now remember we've talked about Rod Levy because we were trying to figure out, because he was also a record producer, and so you find his name on the back of so many blues albums because he was the main guy.
He was the glue putting them all together.
Yeah, putting them all together. And here we have him with his band, which turns out to be called Wild Kingdom.
He calls it Wild Kingdom, but he's got Kim Wilson, Jimmy Vaughn, who we just talked about as far as those guys being in the
Fabulous
Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
So he's on top of that. He's got Ronnie Earl. I mean, that's great. I love that record.
I
Earl.
think Ronnie Earl was a member of the Fabulous Thunderbirds as well.
been.
Might have been at the same time.
Or maybe it was Roomful of Blues. I don't know.
No. Ronnie Earl was with the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Well, he might have been with both.
Well, could have
I'm
been.
just saying.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think the champ has hit on something. It's a possibility.
Fred Christina, horn arrangement by Kaz Kazanoff. That's always nice though. We get a
Big
horn
band. We
arrangement.
could tell that. Looks
Yeah,
like we
yeah,
got
a lot
10
of
guys
guys.
here probably.
Yeah, right. Michael Mudcat Ward. I don't know him too well, but or at all. But I have this record too. I like it. Yeah, on Blacktop. Good stuff. So there's that record. I'll just get you a little closer so you can see the band. But yeah,
We highly recommend
highly
it.
recommend it.
Got a Dizzy and Champ double recommendation.
So that's it for.
I'm so
A
sad
Hint
to
of
see that.
Blues.
But I could talk about blues for a lot longer.
Yeah,
But then people would get bored.
it's possible. Yeah, just chance.
I don't like to bore people.
No, none of that. No. Okay, Champ out and Dizzy's out and anything else?
No, I just, it's a good time to break because I was getting thirsty and hungry.
Oh,
And that's
yeah,
a
we
bad thing for me.
don't- We don't want that. No.
No.
All right.
Hey, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.